Yo, what's up with y'all, boys and girls, man? Hey, Stay Briggs here on this Money Making Friday, man. Last day of the month, man. Last day of January. January kind of went by kind of quick. Um,
It's usually that, and then February slow.
yeah, man. So we're in February. Got a full, we got a smaller card day on Friday. A handful of college hoops games. We got a decent NBA card, and then I didn't really look at the NHL last night. I mean, tonight. So I don't know how many over there. But yeah, Money Making Friday, man. So looking to close the month off on the right foot. Chris, what's happening?
Not a whole lot. Yeah, college basketball kicked my butt yesterday, but it was just one of those days where I went left, everyone went right. But thankfully, NHL kind of saved me a little bit. So hit the refresh button and lock in for tomorrow's huge college hoops card.
Costumes happening.
It's been a interesting week. I just feel like I'm pushing and kissing my sister here over and over and over again. Yeah, I know it's getting juiced out, but I feel like I'm always on the right side. It's just more of a bad beat scenario. So I feel like the homework is being done correctly. The strategy, I've stuck to it the entire time this season. So my group's just, it is what it is. You're not always going to have weeks where you're just absolutely slaughtering it. And, getting juiced out is not the worst thing.
Yeah, it's kind of been the case for me this week too. I lost last night. I had Magic and Memphis. It was yeah.
What? You didn't have the Celtics? Jay, that's your spot. I don't even understand. I didn't get a chance to watch a show yesterday, but isn't that your spot? Oh, no, that was 2 days ago.
That's what I'm saying. You.
Yeah, that was dude. I'm confused. That was 2 days ago. That was
You
off the
throwing me
spot.
off. You throwing me off.
Cleveland was your spot at home.
Hey, you throwing me off. So we had two. We dropped both plays yesterday. It is what it was. It was a smaller card. We got a solid card today, and we're just gonna get right back up and do it again. So that's what we're looking at today on this Money Making Friday. Costy bad vibes. We're not gonna let him tell us.
Why? Where I have no bad vibes. I don't know where you're talking.
That's all bad vibes.
Yeah,
that's all bad vibes.
What happened yesterday?
All those bad vibes over there.
What happened yesterday? I don't understand.
Keep the bad vibes over there.
I don't have any bad vibes. You got.
We're talking about today. So let's do that. We head over to the NHL.
Costy bad vibes.
We head to the NHL, man. 4 games, baby card today.
I'm leaving.
The Buffalo Sabres minus 130 over the Predators. We got the Dallas Stars minus 175 over the Canucks. We got the Avs minus 185 over the Blues, and we got the Hockey Club minus 225 over the Blue Jackets. Chris, how you feeling?
Yeah, give me the Blue Jackets plus the 1.5, and on the money line. I just don't see any way that the Utah Hockey Club should be laying this kind of price against anybody. I know the back-to-back isn't ideal. Neither is the back-to-back coming from Vegas after beating Vegas. But Utah doesn't play their best hockey at home. They're a much better road team. They've still lost 3 in a row. Columbus is hot. I'll take the Blue Jackets here. I'll take the hotter team playing well. And see here, is there anything else? Because it's going to be slim pickings today. But that's the only one I really like, I think, for today's card is the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Costin, any hockey?
I mean, he took that one right out of my mouth. That's exactly. I love my plus money in hockey. It's really the only one. It's such a small card. None of my strategy did not fit for anything else. Yeah, Utah shouldn't be laying that big of a price versus anybody, especially at home. In what world are they a minus 220 favorite with that type of home record? I mean, they're not even 500 at home. So I'm not going to get greedy like Chris. No reason to be a hero on a Friday. Don't care. I'll just take my plus money. That's it.
2-team parlay for me. The Arizona Coyotes and the Dallas Stars both take a money line. They both getting a dub today.
Yo, Dallas.
Dallas Stars, they gonna win tonight at home Friday night. They're gonna beat up on the Canucks. And then the hockey club, aka Coyotes, they not losing to no damn Blue Jackets today. That's why they minus 225 because it's not happening.
They've been overpriced and overvalued at home all season long, though.
They have, and I'm not necessarily agreeing, but to say they're going to lose to the Blue Jackets is crazy.
I thought the same thing about Vegas.
Yeah, but hindsight's 2020. They played Winnipeg, Ottawa, and Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? Like, and that Pittsburgh game was recently, so it's just off of 3 straight. I'm gonna take my Coyotes to bounce back at the crib. I like them tonight. So just a little 2-team parlay for me in the NHL today. We'll see. We'll see if the Stars and the hockey club come through for me. College hoops. We have Yale versus Princeton, Butler versus Georgetown, Iona versus Manhattan, Dayton versus St. Louis, Brown versus Penn, Harvard versus Columbia, Dartmouth versus Cornell, the Zips, man, zip, Akron versus Kent State,
Zip.
Fairfield versus Quinnipiac, Mount St. Mary's versus Merrimack, St. Peter's versus Rider, Niagara versus Canisius, Indiana versus Purdue, and Siena versus Marist. Man, almost all the games at 6 o'clock today. Only 2 games in the late window, but I see how you feeling.
Yeah, I'm going to take Georgetown here. This is the game I did in my video as well. I did the full breakdown on it. Georgetown at home still has more wins than the Wizards at the Capital One Arena. Butler's been asked. They haven't won a road game all year. I know Georgetown has, fallen off a little bit, but they've faced some really tough competition. They lost to Marquette, Connecticut, St. John's. Yeah, DePaul was a bad loss at Providence and St. John's again. But I still think they're better at home, obviously. I mean, based on the record. They've just been playing extremely well at the crib, and Butler's absolute asset on the road. And really in conference, they have a better record. So playing the same competition, I just like them a lot better. They're both neck and neck in the conference. They're 8th and 9th in the Big East, but I'm taking Georgetown at home, laying that price of 3.5.
Fair enough. I'm not overly in love with today's college hoops card. They hating on my Zips, man. As hot as we are, we got to keep it rolling. We got to attack plus money. I'm sorry. I have to do it. I don't care. I'm taking plus money with the Zips. Outright money line. We're the better team playing like it. Let's go get it done, Akron. Georgetown is hot ass. Give me Butler. I think I had Georgetown as the spot play the other day, and they got absolutely fucking blitzed from minute 1. St. John's kicks the crap out of them, and I told myself I'm done with Georgetown. I'm done. I'm just sticking to that, man. Butler has a legitimate chance to come here and win this game outright. I'd much rather attack plus money in this situation than to turn around and lay points with a garbage team that can't step up in that style spot for Georgetown. So
Butler's worse than Georgetown, though.
I know they bad, but at least I've seen them play well in back-to-back and 3 straight games, really 4 straight games, really 5 straight games, really. I like what I've seen from them now in 5 straight games. So
fair enough.
Played well against Creighton, beat Seton Hall. Should have beat UConn on the road. Smash DePaul for me. We cashed there. Smash fucking DePaul. Money. And then against Marquette, they just lost to a good Marquette team. Like we've talked about how good that Marquette team is. So here, I think they come in here, win this thing outright. Give me Butler. Fuck Georgetown. Trash ass. Nothing else just jumps off the page for me, honestly. So I'm not gonna force it. Just those 2. Chris?
You're muted.
I started talking. I saw it at the top of the screen. I'm like, no. And I rushed, and you already beat me to it. Damn it. I'm gonna take Akron as well. Screw the revenge spot. I'm just taking the better team. The problem with Kent State is that in conference play, they can't hit their threes, and they can't hit. They're terrible from the free throw line. They're shooting 68.8%. And the one area where they really need to score to thrive in this matchup, 2-point range, you're going up against the best 2-point defense in the conference in Akron. So I get it. Some people are like, oh, they're playing with revenge and all this stuff. Well, revenge spots don't always work. Look at teams that beat teams 8 in a row. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. So there are spots I get it where maybe it comes into play, but I think Akron just a better team here. They lead the conference in free throw shooting. If I back a dog, I want a team that's going to hit their free throws, not leave points at the line. Akron shooting just under 80%. So give me Akron plus the 2.5 and something on the money line as well. Give me Dartmouth plus the points against Cornell. I like this Dartmouth team in the underdog role. They profile well as an underdog. The Cornell just has they have problems defensively. They give up a lot of points. They give up a lot of looks. They have the best offense in the Ivy League. But again, if I'm backing a dog, I want a team that's going to hit their free throws. And Dartmouth shooting 80.2%. We've already seen Dartmouth pull off upsets earlier this year. They beat Boston College. They covered against Illinois, Chicago, and Notre Dame. And I think this is one of the more competitive matchups on the card. So I'll take Dartmouth in the points.
Fair enough. Kent is not the right side. Hang that shit up. It's not, bro. The revenge spot in college hoops ain't even been that profitable this week. Like, AKA Georgetown, that sharp chaser line earlier this week. What was that line in that game? 4.5? Like, they had fucking blitzed. Who else got blitzed that day? It was somebody else that got blitzed that day, too. That was in a revenge spot. West Virginia? Was that West Virginia? They got blitzed in the revenge spot at home. They got blitzed. Just letting y'all know how the week been, man. I'm just letting y'all know. Yeah, no. So, no, I don't care. The books come here with this sharp chaser ass line with the zips, man. The zips finna come in here and get it done. Zip. Let's get it done. Who else had that sharp chaser line that just pissed me off? It was somebody else earlier this week.
You guys are like just pissed off today.
Yeah, it's Friday, bro, and I'm not feeling great. Like, I'm just not, bro. So the books, they're in trouble today. It just is what it is. I'm seeing red, and I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is. So now we head over to the National Basketball Association, where we have the Detroit Pistons, 1.5-point favorites over the Dallas Mavericks. And we have the Charlotte Hornets, 12.5-point home dogs with the Los Angeles Clippers rolling in. I'm on the Mavs, bro. I don't care if you care. I don't care if y'all are mad at me for being on the Mavs. Honestly, I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm betting the Mavs today. If you want to bet the Pistons, go ahead, bet the Pistons. There's on no fucking planet where the Pistons deserve to be favored over the Mavs. I understand Dallas is banged up. I understand Pistons have been much improved this season. Doesn't mean Pistons should be favored here. I'm betting Dallas. The better team. Kyrie got snubbed yesterday from the All-Star. He probably come out and drop 40. I'm on Dallas. Charlotte, Clippers, tough game. Fading the Clippers isn't fun. This is a money-making machine. The Clippers have been this season. I do think they're slowly going to become overrated and overvalued, but I don't think tonight's necessarily that line indicate that. I could argue either way in this one. Charlotte, they are comfortable at home. Charlotte's a decent cover team. I don't know, man. I don't love this game, y'all. I'm not betting it personally. Forced to play it, like if you just was like, Jay, you have to play your life's on the line, I would take Charlotte. That's what I would do. I would take Charlotte with the points in my back pocket, home, Friday night, solid cover team. Clippers cover much better on the road. At home than they do on the road, as the Clippers are the number one home ATS team right now this season. Still profitable overall, but just my thoughts. We're probably looking like a 9-10 point win for the Clippers in this one. So small lean on Charlotte, but I'm not betting that game. Chris?
Yeah, the only one I like here is Dallas. I am impressed with this Detroit team. I think that they're going to be right there in the mix they might even be in the mix for a top 6 spot if they can start stringing some wins together, down the stretch. Maybe sneak out of the play-in tournament, but there's just enough funk right now. We talked about it yesterday, how teams, as the best teams in the NBA, the worst teams in the NBA, or all sports for that matter, are going to go through peaks and valleys over an 82-game season. And right now, Detroit's just in a bit of a funk. 3 straight losses, 5 of their last 7. Dallas has won 2 of their last 3. Again, could you call them a question that it was over New Orleans and Washington? Sure. But
New Orleans is much improved, though.
Yeah, but they were still, slumping going into that game. And they still gave up 137 points. Dallas gave up 136, but I like the scoring depth for Dallas a lot more in this game. And even when Dallas banged up, they were still beating teams like Oklahoma City. And I think that Dallas gets the job done here. So I still see Dallas as a favorite here. So if you see a 1.5 with Dallas, take it.
I see a 1.5 with Dallas. If it's 1.5 Mavs on the road, I like it even better. Give me Mavs as a road favorite. Now, if we get Mavs
-2 also.
If we get Mavs road favorite, then it fits the spot situation. Dallas as a road favorite over the last 2 seasons is covering at over a 65% clip.
Yep.
So if we get Dallas as a road favorite 1.5, I'm taking the money line.
Nah, facts, because we did just fucking die.
Yeah, so
it's been that type of week for me, man. It's been that type of week.
I hear you, man. The other day I had Dallas as well. I fell asleep. I thought it was paid for, locked up. I woke up. I'm like, how? What happened? What happened for me to push on that game?
Oh, man.
So lesson learned. Not taking the point today. I'm not laying a point. Not that the chances of it hitting 1 again are very, very slim, but just for karma here, I'm on Dallas as well. Favorite.
Bro. I just was caught, fam. Like, it's just. I'm not making excuses, but it's like I can't foresee John Morant saying I'm not playing.
Right.
At 5 o'clock yesterday. I can't foresee that. I can't. I can't foresee the Mavs up 6 with 20 seconds to go in a basketball game and still finding a way not to cover. Okay, I could have took the Hawks plus the points against Atlanta. Against, who was that? Against the Rockets. I could have took a plus the points. But plus 200, I thought they was going to win that damn game. So, yeah, I attacked it. So that's been my week, man. But I ain't going to switch up because of a bad week. That just means we stick to it. And next week, we're going to fucking blitz them. And they're going to be like, oh, my God, what happened? And, that's how this shit go. That's how I go.
But, yeah.
And the run starts today. Matter of fact, it starts today on this Money Making Friday. It starts right now.
Yeah, baby.
Let's do it.
Oh,
I don't know why that was a terrible yeah. It rotates through. That sucked. Hold on, let's try it again.
Well, yes.
I like that better. Yeah. Well, yes.
The first answer was more costy appropriate.
Yes, baby. No.
Never again, please.
Sixers and the Nuggets.
I didn't even give my picks.
Yeah, you lost your opportunity when you did.
Guys, you know what? It's like I'm not even here. I'm not even
Well,
here.
I mean, we can make that happen.
Who you got?
No. Don't. I thought you were doing it. Oh, he was just silencing his phone. Thought he was going to take me off the screen.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
I swear. You just remember, we will be face to face in Vegas. If I'm don't let me walk behind you, Roof. I will clip your ankle. The good one.
I'll throw you into the Bellagio fountain.
But Yeah, whatever. What did you say? I'm going to throw you in the Bellagio fountain.
Yeah.
After or before eating Spago? Are you going to feed the man first
What?
and then push him over the edge, or are you just going to?
After, because it'll probably make you float.
All right, Dallas for me. It's plain and simple. Favorite on the road. I still see him as a 1-point favorite in a lot of books. This is just extremely irrational for you to take Detroit at home, getting a point. You're basically saying that on at Dallas, they're only -3. That's what basically the books are telling you. I don't know. I don't see any foreseen injuries here that are going to change my mind on this one. I think Dallas, especially in these spots, dominate. I like what I saw offensively. Yes, they need to tighten up defensively, but the Pelicans are balling, man. They're with Zion back, they're a different team until he's hurt, But for right now, they could put up a lot of points, and it's tough to stop them. They just don't play any D either. So Dallas for me, and lean on Charlotte as well. I'm not trusting the Clippers to cover 13 on the road. And these are the spots on a Friday night that I could see Charlotte easily covering this. And like Jay said, 8 to 9 point game. So I agree with the panel here on both of these.
Roof, Seattle Raptors, home favorite?
Ugh, hate that.
Home favorite?
They've adjusted, man. It took them long enough.
They done caught on to us with them
Mhm.
Raptors at home, man. We beating
Caught
their
on
ass
to it,
over the
man.
head all season. And they finally caught on. Do we stay on, though, and lay 3.5? And we got Denver laying 9.5 on the road. Or now I see 8.5 on Philadelphia. How you feeling?
I'm feeling I've got to back both favorites here. I'm going to take Toronto. I get it. It still feels weird seeing Toronto laying anything over a point or even favored in general, but they're playing their best basketball of the season. They're playing their best basketball in maybe 2 years. I think this is the first time they've had a win streak over like 3 games since like 2023. So this is Raptors team playing really good ball. They found some confidence. The young team that's not used to winning. So I think they're just going to try to keep it going as long as they can. And the Chicago Bulls, a decent matchup to have that. I mean, I've said it before. I still have real concerns about the Chicago Bulls defensively. And Toronto, 11 of their 15 wins this season have come at home. And a lot of these games are winning by margin too. So, I'm going to take the Toronto Raptors here. I'm going to lay the 3.5, lay the 4. The Chicago Bulls have played a gauntlet. I'm not taking that away from them, but they're just not in good form right now. 2-8 in their last 10, 3-7 against the numbers. So give me the Raptors, and give me the Denver Nuggets. It's not as strong of a play, but the thing is, let's be real. This is still the Philadelphia 76ers we're talking about. I know they've won 4 in a row, and they've been playing well. They beat the Cavs, the Lakers, the Kings, but at a certain point, just like Space Jam, that special stuff's going to run out. I'm only saying that because I watched it last night, but the special stuff's going to wear off. Huh?
What'd you say?
I said I'm only using the Space Jam reference because I watched it last night.
What'd you take last night, you said?
No, I didn't take any special stuff.
Oh.
By
the way, I forgot to now. You guys got me so flustered at the beginning of the show. Today is Eric Pathy's 52nd birthday. It's a big deal. He only celebrates it for one day, though. Not like Mitch and Jay, who have the entire month.
It's me where I have the entire year.
You have the entire year. He's
any excuse to eat cake. Are you what?
What kind of cake do you like?
I tell you, you're gonna like gross.
No, I'm not. I just want to hear it.
I'm a plain bitch. I like vanilla.
Just vanilla cake?
Yeah, just vanilla cake with
Chris, the franchise is a basic bitch.
Pretty much.
Fair enough. What about you, Jay?
Depends. I'm not picky. I like them all.
She's like, I don't like cake. I don't like cake.
What are you doing with our colors? Fuck. Oh, that was fire. What is that? Yeah, thank you.
No, I was looking for the other one because you got to be in the right one. I don't know where it's at.
So what's the difference between a pro versus a Joe?
A pro is someone that is simply wagering on sports to make money. It's an alternate form of investing. Instead of the stock market, instead of crypto, instead of commodities, it just happens to be sports. They're betting on a number, not a team. A Joe is usually a fan or someone that enjoys spending their weekend wagering, especially on college football and pro football, and is not really interested in playing every small market such as NHL, tennis, golf. That's the difference between a pro and a Joe.
Oh, and one.
And one.
Look how the animal was so subdued.
And one.
And well, before I would get really animated.
Throw out your
I
shoulder.
feel like I need to do a video tonight with Eric and smash a cake in his face.
Shut out, Patty.
Cake's
Hard today, man.
Shout out, Patty. You say Patty Harden? The beard. Shout out to the beard.
Shout out to beard, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. But is it my turn in the slot?
You cut me off with talking about
Cake.
yeah. But yeah, I'm picking Denver. There you go. Go ahead, Costi.
I'm gonna take the chicken nuggets here with some Chick-fil-A sauce. That's the only way to go. If you do Polynesian, you're probably gonna have diabetes soon. Stick to Chick-fil-A sauce. That Polynesian will get you, man. Chicken nuggets for me. I just like the spot here. I'm not in love with the fact that they're laying that many points on the road, but coming off losses, 3 straight losses to Minnesota, Chicago, and New York, this is the spot for them where they're just going to blitz the 76ers here. Usually in these spots over the years, Denver bounces back extremely well. So Denver for me in that one. The other one, I'm not going to bet it. I want to get points for Toronto. That's been my spot all year. Finally, the bookmakers adjust on us. It's taken us, what are we, basically in February. So we had a good run with them. I'm not comfortable yet seeing Toronto as a favorite at all. I mean, I get it. They've been an ATM this year, 28-18 against the spread, man. This is where they win, but I just don't trust them. I want to get points. So with that being said, I'm just going to take a Ruffalo in this game.
I'm on the Raptors, the money-making fucking Raptors. I'm moving them back to Toronto. They're no longer in Seattle. They deserve it. Thank you, Raptors, for finally showing up. And it's just the line tells me everything I need to know here. I just not overcomplicating things today. It is what it is. Raptors are the better team. Record may not indicate it. Line does. Recent play does. Bulls banged up. Fading their ass. Let's go, Toronto. And then I'm on Philadelphia. I'm not laying 9.5 on the road with Denver. I know Philadelphia's banged up, but they're playing well. 6-point win for the Nuggets, if anything happens here. So I'm not overcomplicating that one either. I usually don't love laying points on the road with Denver. I'm not in a rush to do so here. Philadelphia in their best stretch of the season. They probably show up tonight. This is the ESPN game too, so small lean on the Sixers plus the points in my back pocket. Keep it rolling. We got the New Orleans Pelicans, 11.5-point home dogs against the Boston Celtics. We got the San Antonio Spurs, 2.5-point home dogs with the Milwaukee Bucks rolling in. We got the Golden State Warriors, 1.5-point home dogs with the Phoenix Suns rolling in. Costi, close us out, man.
All right. I'm going to take the Spurs here. I know they've, after winning that first game in France and then now losing 2 in a row, I just like them coming back home. I like them in the spot. Usually Wemby gets up for games against superstar big men, and I see him showing a highlight reel tonight at home in San Antonio. So I'm going to take the points in my back pocket here with the Spurs. And I'm going to take the Pelicans here. I want the points in my back pocket. The shot on Boston was early in the week after a loss. That was on Wednesday. Today, too many points, double digits. I'd rather have Pelicans can't play defense, but they can play a lot of offense, and 10.5 points in my back pocket. I'll take it. And then the last one, I'm going to take the Suns. Simply that, look, we've seen it. Golden State is very inconsistent. I know they just came off a big powwow win versus OKC. But the Suns have proven this year that if you're not laying a lot of points with them, they could win games outright. And I just, between this matchup, the fact that Golden State beat them in Golden State by 4 before, I don't really look at revenge games on the road, but still, the Durant show. Is he playing tonight? Let me make sure. Yeah, he played the other night anyway, so I don't see him on the injury report. You always got to check with Durant, even if you think he's healthy. But he always wants to show up against his old team. So I'll take the Suns there, laying the point.
I'm on the Warriors. 5th straight home games. Been shooting the same gym, same rim. Coming out back-to-back solid wins. When the Warriors are that style team, they either playing like hot ass or they playing really well. Winners of 3 of their last 4, playing well. I'm gonna keep it rolling with them. So give me Golden State. I'm on San Antonio. Outright money line, just a spot play. Bounce back game at home. That also happens to be a revenge game. They lost to Milwaukee 121-105 in Milwaukee earlier this month. Think they get their get back after losing to the Clippers pretty dramatically the other day. Drastically, I'm sorry, is the word I'm trying to say. So coming out back-to-back L's, one in Paris and then one in LA yesterday. Kind of had a chance now to acclimate back to home. I think the Spurs play well tonight. And then I'm on the Pelicans. Just sticking to the script when it comes to Boston. First of all, it's a bounce-back game at home that also happens to be a revenge game for the Pelicans. And also with the Celtics, we know what it is, man. This team is terrible following a win this season.
Below 20% now.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Well, you got the number off the top of your head? What is it?
625-1 against the number.
625-1 following a win ATS this season. Just sticking to the script. No reason to overcomplicate it. Give me the Pelicans plus the points. Roof.
Yeah, I'll lean towards the Pelicans as well, just based on that number. I said now it's really hard to get below 20% doing anything like this, and that's where the Celtics are sitting at right now. It's crazy. So anytime you see the Celtics off a win, you back the other side. If you see them off a loss, that's when you jump on Boston. But at this number, I'll take a shot on the Pelicans here. And I don't like that Suns Warriors game, but I will take the Bucks. Spurs 0-4 in home games straight up so far in 2025. Just feel like the Bucks are the better team. I get something to be said for a revenge spot and being back at home, but being at home hasn't helped the Spurs as of late. So only laying 3 with the Bucks. I think they've still been playing the better basketball so far in the last couple of weeks. So give me Milwaukee, but don't love anything today on today's NBA card, to be honest.
Money making Friday. What do you love today over at Pick Dogs Premium, Roof?
What I do love is I have my college hoops play of the day for $15. And I got a 3-pack for college hoops as well. Small card, but locked in on 3 bets I really like. But this is a great time to jump on long term. Tomorrow's college hoops card's absolutely massive. So is the NHL and the NBA. So I'm going to start locking in on those this afternoon. And I'm going to try to make some money. So make sure you jump on board. Use that promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off pair. Any of us up, pair me up with Jay. Any other great handicappers at the website.
Yes, sir.
Well, first, I want to give a shout out to Gwen. She is a local fan here in Baltimore, Maryland. We appreciate all the fans, obviously, but I've spoken to her a few times this week, and she is going to be joining some of our bigger programs. So shout out to Gwen. But if you want to purchase my product or any product that I offer, which is low volume or high volume, this is not about you purchasing it. Does it make sense for your bankroll? If it makes sense for your bankroll and you're trying to really maximize returns with more than just the games and money management, as well as getting access to these groups that are hammering games, shoot me a text on a number under Premium Picks Insider Plays, free consultation. And most of the time, I divert you back to Chris or Jay.
There you go. I got an NBA play of the day for y'all today, man. I need to bounce back on it. I know. We got one in the barrel though. We're gonna bet it hard. We're gonna smash it. So if you believe me, scoop it up over at Pick Dogs Premium. Or hop on something long term. Money Making Friday, heading into a money making weekend. A lot of college hoops, a lot of NBA this weekend. No football for the first time this year. It's kind of insane. But buckle up, man. Let's make some money betting hoops this weekend. Let's do what we do. Let's kick the crap out of the books. I ain't in a great mood because I ain't had a great last couple of days, but that just means I'm coming for it today. So rock with me. Let's do what we do. Or pair me up with one of the guys here at Pick Dogs, man. And let's have ourselves a great money-making weekend. So, y'all know what time it is, man. Parlay time. Parlay. Chris, how you feeling?
Yeah, let's go with, let's oh man. No, I look at it.
Well, let's go with vanilla cake, carrot cake, and pair it up with a Krispy Kreme donut. 3-leg.
There you go. That's it. Oh. All right. Let's take Akron.
Zip.
Let's take the Raptors.
Seattle.
And the Pelicans.
They're not in Seattle, man. They've earned their seat in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. I'm telling you, man, I will never call them by their maiden name.
Shout out Seattle, man. Shout out Seattle. What you got?
Sorry. That's not what I meant. Married name. By their married name.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Sorry. It's early, man. I mean, leave me alone.
No.
You and your weird faces.
No, because you want to pull out all these
I
stuff.
swear when
you want to pull out all these.
Just wait for the lobby at the Aria. If anybody wants to come and see us in person, we're doing Mitch's Celebration of Life. Meet us at the lobby at the Aria, 9 a.m. on Wednesday the 19th, and you will see me trip Chris in person.
I had a judo trip Costi. He's going to go face first into the Buddha belly at the front of the Aria.
What are the odds of you clotheslining Romanelli? You imagine that? Like, oh, we've never met. He just came over.
Depends on how much I'm being paid. If it's absolutely nothing, I'm going 50-50.
You've never met before. You come over, just clothesline That would, I swear, oh my God.
Costi and I go like full like 1990s like ECW and pull out the eliminators like the
Speaking of ECW, man, that Royal Rumble tomorrow, man. Ooh, I'm tired. All right.
Are you going?
No, I said Indy.
Oh.
But definitely gonna be watching, man. Y'all know who's gonna win, bro. Y'all already know who's gonna win. John Cena gonna win it. Book it. I told y'all here right now, John Cena's winning the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it's
yeah. Like, I'm not telling you nothing. You know this. He going out, man. So of course they gotta make it, Beautiful.
Yeah, if I'm not getting paid, about 50-50 for the clothesline, and if I am getting paid, well, the odds only go up from there.
Roman Reigns not gonna win it, bro. He not.
Now, Roman Reigns being set up for.
You guys still watch wrestling? I guess you're younger than me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did watch.
You should tune in again. It's a great.
Yeah. You should. Yeah.
It's a great time. If you ever checked out of wrestling, I'm just here to tell you, if you ever checked out, it was like, all right, man, this shit got old. Now's the perfect time to tune back in. You're gonna be like, oh my God, why the fuck did I tune
I gotta
out?
remember, like my heyday was Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, even way back. Not even I was too young for the Hulk Hogan days, but like Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man. I mean, there was just so many good guys. And now it's like, I don't know. I just can't get with the superstars. Like even John Cena, he's not around anymore. I mean, he is, but he's not.
It's the farewell tour. That's what I'm saying. So if you're going to tune in now.
Yeah, but now he's like an actor. It's not the same. It's like The Rock coming back. It doesn't have that same appeal like he did when.
Oh yes, it does.
Oh yes, it does.
No, I don't know.
Until you don't
when
think
when the Rock comes back,
and then you hear that. Dum, dum,
Goldberg
dum.
with the spear.
yeah, they don't boo him anymore. Like when he was here, he was like oversaturated and like always on the screen. They booed him, but now
Time is now.
I watch real fight. Tomorrow we have a big card in the UFC in Dubai.
And it's
He's
gonna
got
get
his
outdid. It's getting outdid by the Royal Rumble tomorrow. I'm sorry,
Nah.
it is. Watch.
Different fan base. It's a different fan base. Completely different fan base.
I know.
I don't see anybody that watches pro wrestling unless you're an influencer and you talk about sports all the time where you could do both.
tell that to the 70,000 people that are going to be at Lucas Oil lot tomorrow.
That's
No, I'm saying those people don't care about the UFC.
Yeah.
They don't care about UFC. Those guys that are at
I
the
care
Royal
about the UFC. I just don't
care about it.
I just don't care about the freaking fight nights. Even if it's Izzy Adesanya,
I don't see anybody that's watching the card early tomorrow in Dubai is going.
Wait a minute. If it's Dubai, you can watch the UFC card and then watch.
Yeah, you can, but you're not. It's not the same fan
Wow,
base.
way to just shoot that down. Jeez.
We'll see. We're gonna pull the numbers.
Must be a dick.
We're gonna pull the numbers on Monday.
Guys, you guys are just fucking negative on a
We're gonna
Friday.
pull the numbers now because you're trying to downplay
the game. I lost the
downplay. You're trying to downplay the WWE.
We
It's
lost
time
the game yesterday.
Game.
You guys, John Morant didn't play. I lost too. Chalk it up. Put your pants on. I know Chris doesn't wear any pants on the show, but put your pants on and let's go.
Way to out me, dude. Good Lord.
I cannot wait for Vegas. I'm so fired up, man.
You're gonna come, pick me up from my hotel, and I'm gonna just be outside in boxers.
Where are you staying?
MGM Signature.
Ooh. No Vidara this time?
Too expensive. It was like 2.5 times the price per night than where I'm staying.
Jay and myself are going to be.
I'll also be there.
The hoop's going to be back. The hoop's going to be back.
We'll see.
Dude, I can't wait.
He's gonna wear
I'm going to
two
take a
hats
picture.
inside.
So my favorite picture is the Jays together, Jay Yang and Jay Briggs, because we've already made this. Jay for one. There's a couple months where we didn't believe Jay Yang was a real person.
Yeah.
He kept saying, no, that's the picture from Hangover. The same guy from Hangover.
Stop it.
No, it was just the same. It looked like the same exact picture. So we kept, it was like a running joke.
Costy's gonna get us canceled again.
What do you mean? Where is the hype, man? Where is the goddamn hype? I'm so fired up for Vegas, and you guys are over there just.
Oh, I'm hyped up too. I'm hyped up too. I'm just getting over the hype from coming
You
back.
guys are both sick. So
I ain't worried about it 2 months from now. I'm worried about tonight when I get my money back from this week. So if you want to get your money back with me tonight, hop on.
yeah,
Let's do that.
Divine C. He was telling us he was real. I get
Parlay time. Costi, what do you have for me for a parlay?
You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm not giving a parlay. Sick and tired of this shit.
Fair enough. I got one for y'all. We got the Dallas Stars, the Arizona Coyotes, and we'll go to the NBA and take the Philadelphia 76ers. Film. Appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Weekend show. We got We have a lot of college hoops tomorrow, so make sure y'all are here. Be here. Be square. We got a lot of how many NBA games we got tomorrow? We have
that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 NBA games tomorrow. So be here. Be on the lookout for that, man. Can't wait. See y'all then. Money makes Friday.
Fuck, man. Nonstop. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm leaving. I swear this is it. I'm not.
You keep saying it, but you keep showing up.
I'm not coming back on Monday. Telling you this for a fact. Not coming back on Monday. I have to talk to management.
Adios, amigos, man. We'll see y'all then.
New show.
That's good. That's the reaction you're gonna get from management when they say you want to go elsewhere.
Man, new show, same channel.